Hi guys, welcome back. Quick video. Me and Lisa want to say a big Merry Christmas to everyone. Here she is, look, my little elf. We want to say Merry Christmas to everyone.
Guys.
Thank you for your support with the YouTube through the year, with the tools, buying the tools to customers and everything, and even on the fishing ones what we're doing now.
Supporting us on
so
that
we want to say a big thank you and a big Merry Christmas to everyone. A thank you to Jim and Christine for buying me a coffee.
And Rasta Puff.
Rasta Puff.
I love that name.
I love the name. For the buy me a coffee. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Yeah. Just a quick one. We are actually finished now. So I did put on the website, if you are looking to buy tools, that nothing will go out now until the 2nd of January. We are having a break. Okay.
A well-earned break.
And I want to do a very quick.
I'm going to head off.
You're going to head round that side, are you?
Yeah.
Right, okay. A very quick on the tools. I know a lot of you, hundreds of you, I know because I've sent it all out, are going to be getting carbides for Christmas. Okay. Some of you, you've bought them for yourselves. Some of you have actually got them as Christmas presents, and a lot of people have got parting tools. So I want to do a very quick little thing on using some of the tools. So when you go out Christmas morning or Boxing Day, you're going to go out to your workshop. You don't want to be disappointed, like, oh, that don't work how I thought, or I can't get on with this. I want to show you just very quickly, very simply, on some little things, just how to use your tools and get the best from them. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have to get rid of this, okay, because I can't turn in that. Lisa will chuck that down on that table. Yeah. I'm going to pop my jacket on, because obviously I don't want to get this all covered in wood shavings. A jumper's not recommended to turn in, believe me. So I'm going to pop this on like so, zip myself up to there. That's it. Now nothing gets in. I'm bulletproof. Right, okay, glasses go on because can't see without them to turn. Right, that's that. Quick mouthful of coffee as always. Right, first off, if you're going to be using the parting tool, okay, so what I'm going to do, because a lot of people have trouble using the parting tool. I'm talking about my parting tool. It's not, this isn't this is one of mine, okay, made from the saw blades. How I make them, ignore that little bit. I was having a play, I thought that makes a good thing for opening tins, and it does actually. It opens a tin. I cut a little nick in my blade, so, and it works, it's good. I was just having fun. Right, okay, the saw blade ones, okay, I want to just show you a little bit on that, because a lot of people come back and say they're having trouble using it. Not a lot of people, but some people. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn a little piece of wood around, and then I'm going to show you how the parting tool actually works, okay. Right, I'm just going to pop one of these centres in here. Now, if anyone that's got these SC chucks, record power, the small ones, sometimes you have trouble where the chuck key, I know people have said it, that it will spin, it will come out and it will jump over the things. You must push down on it. When you tighten, push down. Otherwise, what it does, as you turn it, because it's so small, it wants to rise up and come out, and it feels like it's slipping. All you got to do is make sure you're pushing down. That's it. Okay. That helps with it. They're actual fantastic chucks. They really are. Right, I'm going to put this piece of wood in here because I need to put a little tenon on it. So I'm going to show you how to put a tenon on with your carbide as well. Okay, so we're going to do this very quickly and just cover a couple of little bits. Right, now, Taurus is there. Carbide, first off, when you set up with it, actually I'm going to use a short tool. They're exactly the same as your the Type 3 set. It's just shorter, it's easier for me to move around. This would be the pen set. Right, on or above centre, never ever below. Don't matter what you're turning, never ever have your tool rest set below. That's the biggest no-no, right, with carbide. Never ever. On or above. I tend to, when I'm doing spindles, be very slightly above. When I'm turning bowls, dead on centre. Okay, the inside of bowls, hollowing bowls, dead on centre when the tool is like that. Yeah. slightly above centre when I'm doing the outside or when I'm doing spindle work. That's how I like it. Right, I'm going to rough this down first, just get this down to round. Now again, a lot of people, they think that the square is for roughing everything down. The square tool. For me, I don't use it for roughing down. It's not the best tool. If you want to remove some wood very quickly and just push it in, fair enough, okay. But it will leave you a very bad finish and it will blunt your cutters very quick. I don't call mine for a rougher or roughing down tool. I call it a square carbide chisel. That's it. It does some fantastic work. Roughing down pieces is not its best place, okay. And I'll show you that in right now actually. I'll put my face shield on. Never ever turn without a face shield. Doesn't matter what your excuses are. I'm sorry, never ever. You want a face shield, full face shield, and you want it to have some sort of Vesperator. This is a Vesperator. It's what Axminster call it, okay, powered Vesperator. I don't, people said, oh, that's not a Vesperator. Look, I don't make it, right, and I don't sell it, but that's what it's called. It's on there, okay. Right, and it works. It works fantastic for me. Okay, if you don't like that idea, then you go and buy something else. If you can't afford one, that's fine. A dust mask. I've still got a code on my videos. You can get a 20% off to get yourself a base camp dust mask, which are absolutely fantastic. No excuses whatsoever. Right, okay, I'm going to turn this on. Now with the square, a lot of people just think this is what the square is for. Okay, doing this. And that is what it's for, right? And it will remove that wood really, really quick. But you'll get tear out. Now I haven't got massives of tear out on here, because my tools are really good, but you will get all this tearing out and you will get a lousy finish on here, okay. It will give you a bad finish. Right, for me the best tool for roughing down is the round, okay, and we don't push in, we drop our handle slightly, right, on the bevel. Don't put it there flat and do that. Don't do that, okay. That is not going to give you a nice finish. We drop our handle and we come in here and we use our bevel. That's our bevel in control here. Just go along with your tool like this, okay? Now, I don't need to have the handle actually behind for this, like bevel, because it's a round cutter. So if I'm cutting there, that's the same as if I was cutting there, okay? Behind only works with certain tools where you have to be behind, but with this, because it's round, the beauty of carbide. So, and believe me, this doesn't take any longer than pushing in. Alright, so we'll come along here. Right, there, we're round. Nice final cut. There we go, we're round. And that way, what you will get is you will get this finish, okay. You'll get a lovely clean smooth finish. I know it's only a rough down piece, we're going to do stuff with it, but you still want as good a finish as you can. Always try to achieve as best a finish as you can, no matter what you're doing, okay. It's all good practice for you. If you want to clean it up a bit better, this is where the square comes in, okay. And now we come in and we get on our bevel. Now this is where the handle must be behind, okay. You don't zoom in too much. So this is where the handle must be behind. When I say behind, it must always be behind this cutting edge. And this is when we can come here and we can pick up our cut like this. Come along here like this, nice and gentle. There we go, we're on our bevel here, see? That's our bevel. We're using it like a skew. And there you go, right? So now when we turn it off, we get a beautiful finish. Look, that's like a skew cut finish, that, okay? And that would, if you was wanting to make that as a cylinder, that would give you a really, really good finish, okay? Right, now I'm just going to quickly, very quickly, put a little tenon on this end. You want to do a tenon, square one. Go in,
come to the edge and rotate. That's it. Really, I'm going to go a little bit deeper. I've got slightly deeper forward. So there we go, right? So on the corner, and just roll it over like so. I think that's going to fit. I might not have gone too small. I might have done, I don't know. Now, we'll see. We'll try it. If I have, I'll turn it round and use the other end. I don't think so. I went for an extra cut and I probably shouldn't have done. But never mind. Right, we'll take that out. Because we don't need that. Now, am I going to get this? Let's see. Come on. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Right. Remember, push down and a quarter of a turn. That's it. That is in. Look at that. It's absolutely perfect. I've done it a long time, so there you go. Right. Okay. Now, we are on basically centre with our tools here. Okay. That's with these tools. Now we're going to go over to a parting tool so we can show you how we part. Right, with one of these. Now this will be slightly above centre. Okay, you don't need to set this on centre, and I'm going to show you because I'm going to actually come up a little bit with it so you can see I'm actually going to be above centre with it up here like this. Centre's down there. Okay, now with this parting tool, if you just push in, I'm going to try and do it on the edge here so you can see it. If you just push in, right, I'm level like this, I'm pushing in, you'll get to here and you'll stop cutting. Can you hear it? Right, this is what happens. And people say to me, well, it's not cutting, it starts and then it vibrates and it makes a noise. Yes, because you must always raise your handle. So we start off there, we raise the handle, and we come straight down to the middle. Okay, so we start off with it here, we cut in and we raise our handle and we come down to the middle, and that's all we're doing. Right, raise the handle, if you push it will stop, raise the handle. Okay, we work to the middle, yeah? So I'm trying to show it on the end here. I'm not parting it off. If you want to part off, we can come in. I drop the handle so that it's on like, but it's not cutting. Raise the handle, start cutting, continue to raise the handle, sorry. Continue to raise the handle, raise the handle, raise the handle, and then it will just come off. Okay? And you'll get it like that. And that is it. And this is a parting tool. Okay, it's not a tenon tool. It's not anything. It is for parting. You can do other stuff with it. Yes, it is a tool. It's got a cutting edge. If we want to clean it, we can actually just by the same as any other tool, rolling it round, rolling it over. We can come round here. We can actually come round. We can actually roll a little bead. Put some little beads in if we want in the end here. Come back, clean them up that side, that side. So there's things you can do with it. Just practice. Okay, just practice. But for parting, we come in here. If we push, nothing happens. We must raise the handle. Okay, now you've seen me before when I'm using mine, and I'll have my tool rest up a bit higher. Now I can put it up here where I would be on my sort of, that's where my maximum height would be when I'm using my other tools. Now you can see how far above centre I am. I'm right up here. So all I have to do, come in, is raise my handle and head for centre. As long as you head for centre, it will cut and you'll get a nice part off. Okay, and we part everything off. That's how the parting tool is used. Because I know you'll get it and you'll think you'll use it like other parting tools where you just can set it on centre and you'll push in, you'll get so far, you'll get slightly there, and that's it. And another thing to remember is when you push in, you must remain straight, okay? If you let your tool twist, it's going to bind, okay? Now with this, you don't need to do relief cuts. A lot of other ones you have to do a relief cut with standard parting tools. With this, because the cutting edge is actually wider than the blade, you don't need to. You can push straight in and part straight off. It won't bind up on you, but you must keep the tool straight, okay? And like I said, we start here and all we do is we head for center. Raise the tool handle and we head for center, okay? That's your parting tool. There you go. Now your other tools, like I said, if you want to go out and in there, go out, turn some little, I don't know, turn yourself some little Christmas ornaments or something. You know, it's all fun. At the moment, there's a lot of people are turning these little things, yeah?
Yeah.
And they're quite dainty. You got your set, you want to go out there, you might go out on Christmas morning, I don't know, you might not, you might have to go out on Boxing Day, right? Or you can turn some little things like this, give them to the kids, give them to the grandkids, hang them on the tree. Nice little snowmen things. We can do that with our carbide with no problems. And we're going to turn one very, very quickly, okay, because this is Christmas Eve. Right, so I'm going to pop a piece of wood in there, just a square piece of wood, okay? Again, like I say, you want to get a nice, I'm using this chuck because it gets me out clear and it's a nice chuck for doing small things. Push down and tighten, okay, and your chuck key won't jump out on you. Right, we're going to bring this in. Again, we're going to get it down to our set. We're going to use our carbide on this. So I want my carbide on center, okay? Now you can use the 12mm, you can use the 9mm. I like the 9mm, okay? That's my one, okay? And I know hell of a lot of you have got a box follower. I'm going to do this while I'm talking. A lot of you have got a box follower, but when you come in again, nice light cut, we're going to bring it down to round, okay? And when you do this, and remember, if you touch your wood, you touch the back, you don't touch the front. That is out of bounds. Right, there we go. Now I'm going to just come in this way a little bit, just to get those fibres back away from there. Right, okay, another little pass. The round tool is the best one, okay? Right, now we're going to make a little hat. Now, this is where we can use our square. We can come in. Again, I tend to prefer to use the round. Now all we're going to do is like we do with a skew, okay? We're going to come in and make our little hat. We'll make our little cuts there. We're going to come in and make a couple of little cuts this way. Clean up that top there. We'll make a couple of little cuts this way just so it gets us in there. And we're going to taper this hat in and bring it down a little bit, because remember it's to hang on a tree, isn't it? So we don't want it too big, okay? Now remember what I said, we can come in here and we can just clean that up. If you want to use the inside edge, just keep the tool rolled there. Don't go straight with it, it will jump the other way on you. You've got to come in to cut, you must come in with your bevel in control. Right there, okay? But you can do this just by going above and cutting it in. So there we go, we've got our little, right, getting there. I'm just going to cut in a little bit. Just get that, there we go. Right, so there we go, I'm going to clean this rim up. Yep, that feels nice. Cut that. There. Right, that's going to be our little hat, okay? So now before I take any more away, I'm going to go over to the 9mm round, because I like the 9mm. I'm just going to clean the top of this hat off, okay? And I'm just going to do that by literally dropping the handle. Little bobble there. There you go. I am a little bit above centre. Right, okay. So now I'm going to come in here. I'm using the 9mm, roll it over. Now I'm looking for this you might be better around there. Sorry guys. I'm looking for this to be that this bit here goes just inside the hat. Okay, again to clean up, turn it over and follow in with the bevel. There. Right, now I'm going to just picture this place. Come in this side. Just rolling it over. That's what we're doing. Like I say, when you get good and you want to do it, you can do this with the square. It's no problem. You can roll beads in with the square. You can roll the shape in with the square. You can come in, and you'll get a really nice, crisp, clean finish in there. Okay, but that's going to be a little bit harder for you to do when you come into doing these little bits here. I would personally go with the round. You can do it the 12mm or the 9mm. I love the 9mm box follower. Okay, and I'm going to stop at that bit there. Now I'm going to start to do the body. I've got a feeling that head might be a little bit big. Might have to bring that head down a little bit. Just look at it as you go. Okay, nice gentle cut. Right, now what I'm going to have, as I come down to get this, I'm going to taper this down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this bit here. Yeah, you can see this one's going to be a little bit fatter than this one. It's this fatter brother, isn't it? He's at all the mince pie. I'm going to do this bit here. So
had too much Christmas dinner.
because we're out and because we're going to work to a taper on this end, that will get a bit of a vibration. So a good way here, a little bit of MDF, okay, as a circle. I'm going to bring this in. This will fit just on the end there. Bring it in here. You don't have to stop the lathe. Just wind it out. It will come onto there. Right. Now you can, it'll start spinning, but you can stop it because this is spring loaded. Right. And now all I'm going to do is bring that up. And that is it. That will not mark your finish. Don't over tighten it, you don't need to. And that is it. But that will stop you getting any vibration. Okay. So I'm going to go to the 12mm now, just to show you can do all this with the 12mm as well. So now if you've got your type 3 set, or your 10 sets, you won't have the 9mm. Right, so we've got the body now, okay? So now, we're going to get rid of some of this. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this down, follow that down. Hang on. Oh, that's that. It's alright, hang on. There we go. Right, I'm going to bring a little bead in there. And we can roll the bead like so. Okay? So we can roll a little bead on the bottom of that. And now, when you're cutting down, just slice down like this. Remember, the grain is going this way, so we don't really want to be pushing into here. You can do it, but when you come in that way, you're going into the end grain. It's better to remove the bolt while going this way. Right, and now what we're going to do is we're going to come down, and I've done my little bead, so I'm there. I'm going to bring that like that, and now I'm going to do another little bead here. This one's going to be slightly different to the other one. Don't want them all the same. So I'll come down here, I'm going to just roll it. There's the bead, and now I'm going to come round. Bring this down. I don't want a point. I don't like pointy sharpy pointy things. So we have to come in there and open our flute like so. What would be our flute? Not actually a flute, because this hasn't got a flute. Alright, now I'm just going to I'm going in flat here, I'm just going to move some of this off, okay? Right, now I'm going to bring this down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little, like a little ball at the end here, see? Move some of that out, come around. Keep it, everything is bevel controlled here. Right, so that'll be fine like that. Now, if I've got coming on, I don't want to be skipping and hitting my chuck. Close it completely, lay it flat. Okay, you can put it on there, you can rotate it and you can cut in. Put it flat, put it on. Okay, and that's how we get a cut coming in here and get no skidding. You don't want it to skid, it will skid you back into your chuck. And that, you don't want that, that's going to spoil your day. Especially if you've just got a nice chuck for Christmas. Yeah, I'm going to bring that round a bit like that, okay? And that's fine. If you want to go ultra thin with these things, you can. It's up to you. But what I'm telling you is how we can do all this with our carbide. Right, so we're going to do some sanding on this. I'm just going to show you the finish. The finish you're aiming to get straight off your tool, okay, is this, look, okay? You don't want a load of tear out to sand because you're putting these little features in and you don't want to have to sew. So this will get you a nice little finish, okay? It's a good little thing just to start you off on, okay? But what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a tiny little sand now, okay? Just in these bits. We can leave the MDF in, it's not going to cause any problems. Right, a little sand around there, like so. That's all we're doing. A little bit in there, a little bit in there, a little bit in there. Okay. So there we go. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop that. And I'm going to get a drill. A bit big. Right, it's got a nice little round thing there. I'm going to just drill in here. Now, for anyone that thinks that's on hammer, it is not on hammer. I'm going to loosen it because I moved it slightly. That's it. It's not on hammer. This, it has an impact, but it starts like it's not until you put a bit of pressure on it, and then it runs quiet. It's just a drill. It's what it is. It is what it is. Right, okay, so I've got that. Now, I've drilled a hole for a nose. I always mess this up. So I'm going to give this pen to Lisa, and Lisa is going to draw the two eyes, the mouth, and some buttons on that.
Okay.
Because I always do it wrong.
Twist it round for me a little bit more.
There,
yeah.
yeah, that way. You can twist, look, by that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I'm going to let Lisa do that. Well, I'm going to have a mouthful of coffee.
Mm-hmm. Mind you, I'm doing this upside down. No.
You do it whichever way you want to do it, darling.
Got two black eyes, two coal eyes.
You might be a bit bigger.
Yeah. This pen sort of runs.
Put you under pressure there, didn't I?
Yeah.
See?
I'm used to doing this off camera.
It's not only me that makes messes up. Right, there you go. It looks a bit Halloweenish and a bit evil. I put Lisa's into her gothy stuff. See? Right, okay. So we've done our little bit of sand. We've done that. Now we're gonna get it off. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come in here, and I've changed to the 9mm. Right, I'm going to just position it like that. It can't cut until I twist it. Okay, it's there. And what we're going to do is we're going to just whittle this down a little bit. Like so. I'm doing, as I said, a little ball end. Now, that's going to be near enough there. Like I said, this is all with our carbide. I'm not parting it, I don't want to part it. Okay, so we come down to that nice little bit there. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Right. So what I'm going to do, and what I would suggest you do, now for me, I can come in and do that with a skew chisel and get it off. You can use your detail chisel, or you can very simply just use a tiny little saw, which I would recommend you do, being new to turning. Okay, now that will very easy just clean up a little bit of sandpaper, which I'll show you straight away. Actually, I won't make you wait. Right, because we come in and we cut it nice and there we go. That gives us a nice little ball bit on the end. Okay, so that's what we want. Now I have. Let me take my hat off for a second. 2 seconds. Face shield. Right, I have a little bradawl that I've sharpened to a fine point to do this bit, because I don't find a drill very good. Right, little hole there, because I want a tiny little hole, because I've got these tiny little, and I'll show you them here.
They're very tiny.
Very tiny little ones for hanging Christmas tree ornaments. And I only need a very tiny hole.
Got them off Temu.
There we go. That's in there, right? Okay, so I've got them off Temu, and there they are. Look, you get them. They work that. I think they were saying like 80 something pence.
Ridiculous, yeah.
For I think you get 600 or whatever it is, 500, 600 in a bag, all different colours. Okay, so let me tip a few out. There you go. All that size. You get the gold ones, the copper ones, the silver ones, the brass ones. A lot of you've probably seen them. Some of you might not have. And if you're looking around for these, they're perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect for doing these little Christmas ornaments. Okay. But a drill bit isn't very good for starting them. I find the little yeah, you have made a bit Halloween. Ooh, Halloweenish. Right. Okay. So now he needs a little nose. So we've still got our bit of wood in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn that. I'm still putting my face shield on, mate. Turn a little bit. I'm going to put my face shield on, because you never know. You could slip, hit the chuck, bit of carbide comes up, hits you in the eye, hits you in the face. It won't be very nice. Right, now I'm going to come in here and get rid of some of this. And yes, we're going into end grain, but we are okay. I'm going to get that inside the chuck. Right, I'm going to it's going to be his little nose. You can see I'm rolling it over. To that little, not a proper point, but close enough, like that. That's it. That's a nice little carrot shape. Right, I'm going to give myself a little bit of room in the back here, in the back of the chuck, just by coming in, just like I'm hollowing. Okay, and I want that from there to be his nose. Right, and then we're coming in with our parting tool. Okay. And we're just going to come in here and take that down. That's going to fit in that little hole. I'm going to just remove some of this wood on this outside. That's it. Right. Now I've got my little bit for the hole, so I'm coming in there. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Oh, I dropped it. Hang on, I dropped in. I can't find it, it's gone in the sawdust.
Oh, it's such a
Oh.
tiny little thing as well.
Oh bugger, sorry guy, I dropped his nose in the... I just dropped his nose in the sawdust. I'm sorry. I can't find it. It's gone in those wood shavings.
Yeah.
It's only a tiny little thing. Can you find it, Lise?
I'll try.
Sorry about that, guys. Right. It's alright, I'll turn another one quickly. Go on.
Yeah.
Lisa, pull you out a little bit. Sorry, I made this one big up for my tent. That's why I made this, see? Earlier. It wasn't just for the pine toy. It's not, I knew I was going to drop my nose. I'm sorry about that, guy. I dropped the nose. I dropped it. Right, there we go. Right. Okay, turning the nose. I'm going to turn another very quick nose. Look at this big piece of wood. What do I want this big piece of wood for? I don't, do I? Look. Right, okay, so that just demonstrates the parting tool again. Right, I'm going to just take this corner off because I don't like corners. Right, now. Very quickly. It's only got a small space, so I don't want that too big. Think about there. That's it. No, that's going to be too fat. I've just seen him and I can see him there and I can tell that's going to take over his whole face.
Got a big old conker.
That's going to be better. So just come in with a parting tool. There you go. I know roughly by eye how big that should be. You watch me get it wrong. Right, and there it is there. So now I'm going to hold on to it and just come in and pile it off like so. Okay, that is it. I think it's that hole. Let's have a look here. Let's see if this is going to. Yep. Well, I'm going to take that little bit off the end. I've got that little nibble. Hang on. I left a little nibble on the end there. I would sand it, but that's going to take a little bit of time. So, oh no, I dropped that one in my bucket. Oh, don't. I've just dropped that one, it's going to be sawdust bin.
It's not meant to have a nose, I don't think.
Oh, I don't think it is. Oh, come on, is this the Christmas Grinch or something?
Bah, humbug.
Oh my, I cannot believe I've just dropped... That one's gone straight in my bucket of sawdust and disappeared. Right, okay guys, how many noses can we turn? Watch yourself, Lise, I'm turning.
Yeah.
Right, okay, that's it, that's enough of that. Right, 9mm. I can't believe I dropped it again. It's not funny. It's not. It's not funny. Actually, that's a little bit big, isn't it, for him? Got to bring it down a bit more.
That's the problem, because it's got to be so small.
Right, okay. Right. That is off of there.
Do it all on the table. Don't do it.
Not putting it anywhere near my sawdust. Right, I'm pushing it in. Oh look, I've made that one a little bit loose.
That's right, it can glue in.
It's going to. Right.
Yeah.
2 seconds, guys. I'm going to actually glue this in so it can't. Let me take the face shield off.
I'm going to actually glue this so it can't bloody go nowhere without my say so. I'm not going to risk dropping another one. Always happens, doesn't it? It's all for Christmas.
That's it.
Right.
Christmas fun.
Where'd I put the nose?
Oh, no,
Oh, I nearly dropped it again.
Oh,
I nearly dropped it again. Right, I'm going to hold that there. I'm going to even give it a little spray of accelerator.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. He's not meant to have a nose, is he? Oh, hang on. Did you just put that on? Pull the camera out a bit, baby, otherwise they can't see nothing. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm really trying here. My blue's not going. Oh, right. Okay, a little bit. Ray, we got it in there. Look at that. Right, so there we go. The accelerator's just going to dry a little bit. So he's got his nose, look, his little conch. Okay, there we go, guys. So that's all we've got to do.
Yeah.
So now I've got a pair of those. So I'm going to go and hang them on my tree.
Yes.
And there you go. So just something fun to do. Do it with your carbides. And that's it. Mainly this video is for us to say a big thank you to everyone for supporting us.
Yeah.
Let's come round here, darling.
Thank you very much.
And a very, very Merry Christmas from me and Lisa.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys, and
we'll
Happy New Year.
We'll see you in the new year, guys.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be doing a bit more fishing. Okay?
Oh, I will.
So,
Yeah.
right, that's a big toodle pip from me, guys.
And bye, guys, from me.